I just hear Nico laughing. He's like, oh shit, nah. And I'm like, what? I look this way. You know, I just say what's up. Things like, what's going on? My name's Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar. Nice to meet you. And he's like humble as fuck. Like if I don't know who the fuck you are, like what?
Cool Media TV interview.
Big coat.
Welcome back. And today we have a special guest out of motherfucking Lynwood, the homie Joose.
Yeah. We in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what up, dog? What up? Well, welcome here, dog. I've been like trying to like hop you down,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Man, what? Nah, hey. Hold on. Nah, been good though, man. Thank you for having me once again, bro. For real.
Yeah, for sure. I pulled up to the studio with you and Ichi Bandan and hey, fool, pull up. Like,
nah, for sure.
And you know, I want to tap into your story, fool, because I was hearing your music the last couple of days, and it's like, damn. What the fuck haven't we heard more? You know, like we need to, tell your story out here.
You,
especially it's connected with the people. You know what I mean? Especially like even your background and what you're doing with your collective out there. But hey, let's get a little bit more about yourself. Where were you born and raised?
Well, I was born at St. Francis,
Lynwood,
California. You know what I'm saying? Like real Lynwood, baby,
real
for
Lynwood,
real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, back to what you said last time. Fuck y'all fools that be from Lynwood talking about you from Compton and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not from Compton, fool. You live like a block away from Compton. Chill out, dog.
I see Compton.
Look, hey, exactly. They get on their roof and they're like, oh yeah. But yeah, I'm from Lynwood.
St. Francis too. Yeah, my little brother was born there as well. Yeah.
Right.
My nieces and nephews,
Punch was born in St. Francis too. Yeah.
Damn, that's fire.
Legends coming out of there, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, fool.
But
how was it growing up for you? Let me know a little bit of your background.
Well, I'm Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Of course. I'm Puerto Rican. My father's Puerto Rican. My mom's from the DF.
DF, ooh, fire. You know
what I'm saying? My grandmother's from Tlaxcala.
Okay.
My grandpa's from Oaxaca.
Okay.
Like real indigenous
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Azteca, fucking Zapoteca, all that shit.
Yeah, all right, fool. Sheesh.
Yeah, like coming up.
And how did that come about? Your pops was from the East Coast, or like how did that come around?
Nah, to be honest, fool, I don't know my pops.
Okay.
I haven't met him or none of that, but that's just what it is.
What it is.
You know, so I represent it. So
for sure,
that's just what I am. So I just stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously. It comes with a little sauce, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, for flavor, music, culture, a bunch of other shit.
Got a little bachata in my music. Nah, but...
and how was it growing up for you? Like,
growing up, it was pretty, like, common, you know what I'm saying? Of immigrant parents and shit, like, small house. You know, my grandpa really tried to make shit happen. You know, he used to sleep under buses, food, like... in Mexico, because he's from Oaxaca, so he was from like the rancho for real. Like,
yeah.
And once he came to the FA, he was trying to make bread and all this shit, but he was homeless, so he was just like, thugging it out, sleeping on the buses, all type of shit. And eventually he met my grandma, and then they had my mom in 77. So, they did the whole shit, the fucking coyotes and all that shit, like, so. Yeah, my mom got sent over here to fucking LA, like on an airplane with some strangers, fool.
Yeah.
Like the real, you know how they really be doing it. And once they got back over here, they crossed the border and everything. They got my mom back, and that's how it all started from there. I was born in 96.
96.
I was.
Jeez, what a crazy year in hip hop too,
bro. What
a crazy year in hip hop.
Definitely. I went to Wilson Elementary. I went to Lynwood Middle School. I literally, fool, like, everything I've done in my life was in Lynwood. Like, everything in my school, like, all that shit, like, sports, all that, like, really Lynwood, baby. Like,
Lynwood,
for real. But, we struggled a little bit coming up, you know, how to do what to do. I dropped out of school once I turned 18.
Yeah.
Got a job, started paying for studio time, and, once I knew that I really wanted to do it, it was like a no-brainer. So I had already early on, I was telling myself, I'm I'm gonna stick with this music shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, I left school, got a job, paid for studio time, help around the house and shit, you know, but yeah, that's pretty much what it was coming up, just trying to really make something out of nothing, you know?
Oh, yeah, I was pretty much just asking about you dropped out high school and senior year, right?
Yeah.
And then-
bro, the funny shit about that shit, fool, I could have finished.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you had a few months to
I
go,
could've
right?
finished.
It's always
fool.
like that though.
I could have
fool.
finished.
Like, you need a couple credits. You're like, you know what? Fuck the whole shit.
I was like, fuck all this shit, fool. I was like, man, I'm out of here. Like, once I was like, man, I'm gonna be a rapper, fool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But yeah, it was, you know, looking back, I'm like, fool, you could have finished. But
And how was the street stuff though? Was it like, you know, was it pulling you a little? Because, you know, we all have a little street in us. Even
for
though
sure.
you might not choose the path, still
you know,
there.
we had the homies,
Still there.
we got, yeah.
Still there.
You know, like, obviously, yeah, I've been in like little crew shit, like coming like in middle school, all that
Course.
shit. You know, that's just how it is, writing crews and all this shit.
Hey, if you didn't tag a little bit,
if you didn't tag,
LA,
fool,
you're from LA,
you're not from LA, fool.
What is the tagger name though?
Fool.
That's cool, bro. We all have one.
We all have a funny one, bro.
Bruh, my shit was Rever.
Rever.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Rever,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
cool.
Rever. You know, I just wrote. That used to be my rapper name too.
Yeah, okay.
I used to go by Rever. Like SoundCloud days and all
Yeah.
that shit, I would upload as Rever. Like
As
that was my
Rever.
shit. Now I still use it though, like as a what's the word for it?
Like a pseudonym?
Yeah, like kind of like delusional Thomas, like a alter ego type shit. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I'm using Rever, he's the inner child, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the message of who I am really out. You know what I'm saying?
You weren't only child?
Growing up.
Growing up.
Like, yeah, I probably about until I was about, I want to say like 13.
Yeah.
That's when my mom had my brother.
Yeah.
And my sister came around probably when I was like, I want to say like 17, 18.
Yeah. Did that come with pressure though? Like you being the oldest? Especially
I feel like
from
it's-
immigrant background for sure.
Yeah, I
You know?
feel like it's pressure I put on myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just knowing what I got, like, at home. You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a name for myself, but also, like, representing my family well. Like,
Yeah.
and really putting, like, a standard for my siblings. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know, like, hey, we got work to do.
We got work
You know
to
what I'm saying? Because, yeah, we get by. You know, like, my shit is, we get by, we get caught up in life and all this, and we, you know, like, we just make it to make it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm trying to change the mentality in my family to where it's like, there's more to life than all this shit.
Yeah.
Or like, from this little city, like Compton, LA, like, there's so much more. Like, I'm probably the only one in my family who's traveled as much as I have. You know what I'm saying? Like going to Atlanta, Chicago, going on tour, and, like, doing the shit, going to New York and all this stuff. You know, like, I'm the only one in my family who's seen these places because I've reached for more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm trying to just, like, make a staple for my siblings, but for everybody else that's, like, from the culture, you know what I'm saying?
So was it hard for you like to quit school? Because, you know, as growing up with Latinos, they kind of want to like, hey, go to the school route. With it, like,
Yeah.
How did that affect your mom? They get upset?
My mom to this day tells me, fool, hey, when are you gonna get your GED? When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm for sure gonna do it.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm on a mission right now, and I just gotta get what I want out of life before I could, you know, give other people things right now. Like, you know, that's something I should have did early on. Like, you know, I love my mama, but there's a greater mission, mama. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like, it's just a bigger picture that I have in my head, and like, that's the struggle for real.
Yeah,
like doing
like
this
the
shit
passion
is trying to
shit, you know
get
what I mean?
other people to see what you're trying to do and believe in that shit.
You really had the conviction in you that you were gonna be someone, make it early
bro.
on.
Like, even before I was saying like I was gonna be a rapper or anything, I always knew I was gonna do music. Like, I just love music. Like, as a kid, I used to always ask for a drum set. I used to always ask for like something like a mic, you know, like anything, like just music related. And I used to, in middle school, I used to always be in the band class. I never had band. Like, they didn't, I don't know why, fool, they never gave me band. That was fucked up. I always asked for that shit. I'm like, why the fuck? Whatever. They gave me Spanish though.
Yeah,
like, what
they
the
gave
fuck?
everybody Spanish.
Why the fuck you give me Spanish?
Well, it's funny because they took everything out, right? They took music out. They took fucking mechanic out. They took everything out on the hood.
Yeah, it's weird.
Sheesh, yeah.
School system funny as fuck.
And even like music, who were you bumping growing up? From like what was like the tunes at home?
Food. Early on, I was listening to a lot of like rock, alternative
Rock?
shit.
Fire.
Yeah, like, you know, I was listening to Korn, Linkin Park,
Ooh, yeah.
Metallica, fucking Green Day. Like, I was listening to a lot of that shit.
I know.
But then I want to say that's kind of like elementary-ish that I was really into that shit. But then going into middle school, I feel like that's when my love for hip hop came in. Like,
With who?
I started listening.
Who was the first?
Dre, Eminem, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? The Game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like
Yeah,
pure LA shit. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
the first song that I ever really fucked with was Eazy-E. Like
Eazy-E.
the fucking cruising down the street in my
course,
six.
bro.
Who don't like that shit? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's just the shit. But I say that's where it started with Eazy-E for sure.
With Eazy-E.
Yeah. That's where like my shit talking come from for real.
What was your first album you bought though? Or
One of the
stole, because you know we were buying one, but still a couple.
You know the first one that I bought was the Damn Kendrick.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
I went to Best Buy and everything. I stood in line and got it signed. Like, and that's why, bro. Like,
That's fire.
looking back at that moment,
Yeah.
like, and seeing Rock and seeing everybody there, like,
Yeah.
I would have never thought I'm in the rooms I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, bro, like, Dot put up to the studio before he dropped Euphoria. Like,
Yeah.
I met ScHoolboy Q, like, when he was making Blue Lips.
All right, let's hold on the
My bad.
You're going crazy right now, folks. Let's get it rewind it back. Okay, when you start picking up music on your own, like you went from a fan to where like, let me go ahead and spit a rhyme, or was it more a producer first, or how did that start?
I think it started with me just like trying to remember lyrics like looking up lyrics and shit and just reciting them. But once I started, I learned about poems and shit.
Yeah.
Like in high school.
Yeah.
So
You were in love. You were a lovebird.
Fool, what?
on the lockers. Put it in the lockers.
Man, what? Yeah, for sure.
I
was on the shorties tough. You know what I'm saying?
And then we'll put a Rican homie in there in the mix.
And I'm real good with my words too. I'm suave with it. You know what I'm saying? But
you know I'm Puerto Rican, huh?
Yeah, exactly. A little suavemente in there. But yeah, fool, I would write poems and shit because I learned about haikus and all that shit, and I learned rhyme schemes like A B B A B B. You know what I'm saying? Like just learning how to really put words in a rhyme pattern. And once I did that, I started. Funny that you say, bro, lovebird shit. I was with a shorty.
Yeah.
And me and her used to like hand a notebook back to each other, and it would have rhymes in it.
Yeah.
But we was talking to each other.
Yeah.
So like when we was talking to each other, we was talking in
poetry,
rhyme.
Yeah.
And
That's
poetry.
fire. Was it the agendas for school agendas?
Composition.
Bro, the notebook, the composition notebook, too, bro. With the little squigglies in front, the black and white, fool. Bro, we did that, and eventually she told me like, why don't you try to rap? Like, why don't you just? And I already was on some shit because before this in middle school, I used to rap with the homie in 6th grade. He would beatbox. I would just freestyle like on some bullshit, you know. But I just never took it serious. Like I would do my little shit. Like I would get in a flow state, and I didn't understand that at the time. So it was just more like I just was doing it. But once I got into high school and she started putting it in my head too, I was like, fuck it, what's up? Let me try to do some shit. And that's how I got into the YouTube beats, you know, back in the day, like 2012 and shit, 2013, like that's peak like YouTube beats era and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking type beats and all that. And but my own actual record on a beat that was made by the homie and all that, probably like around 18 is when I made my first song. Like really recorded it and all that, like not just like have it in my notebook and all that. But yeah.
And then consistency then, or you kind of like, you were doing it, but somewhat
I was. Funny shit is because when I was 17, I was on the baseball team. I got kicked out and all that shit. I was smoking. They caught me and all that. I was ditching.
Yeah, of course.
But people knew that I was secretly, like, I don't know how it ended up getting out that I would make music, like, but like I would write music and shit. But, you know, then I started getting people like telling me like, oh, like, you trying to be a rapper, that shit not going nowhere, this, and that. And I was like, I'm just doing this shit because I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, maybe that sparked something in me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna show you how I can do this shit.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say that's like what fueled me for real though. Like I've always had a love for music, and I feel like it just came out of me once I paused. It evolved into something that like I didn't even think was gonna happen. Like, and I feel like that's when it's like the best because it's kind of like the music's choosing you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a mutual thing. Like it's just music always followed me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And then from that point, when did you like push gas on it and the connection came about?
I want to say once I started linking up with the homies, it was June the 1st and Via Keys. They used to produce for me a lot, you know, coming up. Really got a sound going, and that's when I got, I want to say serious about it because I was starting to make a sound that I was comfortable with and I was feeling like I was getting better, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just like trying to get on a fucking A$AP Rocky type beat and then already knowing his song and then, you know, like
kind of
just really
like kind of
cultivating my sound, you know what I'm saying?
Sound, uniqueness.
Yeah, and once I did that, that's when it got even better because I was like, okay, this could, like I really have control of the music. And I feel like that's another thing too is like, you know, in life we don't have control over a lot of things. You know, we have a bare minimum of things that we could have control over, and with music, I really could just craft that shit into like whatever I want. So that's a big part of why I do this shit too. Like the way this shit make me feel, and like the outlet that it gives me.
And what year was this?
That I what?
Like you were doing all this music right here.
I want to say like 2016 through 2019-ish.
That's a fire era too in music.
Yeah, that's like the era I was like really pushing it independently and like, you know, I was like working 2 jobs and trying to get shit done and like paying for music videos and all type of shit. Shouts out my boy William. He was shooting a lot of my shit, you know, for the low and like, and just looking out for me. A lot of times he shot shit for me for free.
Yeah.
And, you know, like shouts out to my bro. Like,
no,
he from Lynwood too, you know what I'm saying?
I always say like, man, shout out to all the budget-friendly videographers, dog, because like people try to downplay them, like, dog, you can't, because they make dreams happen for these young rappers.
Bro.
They do a lot. They do a lot.
And especially if they're able to like take your ideas and then make them into a presentable visual. Like how did you get that out of my head just by my words? Like, I don't know, it's weird. But just that's why that shit plays such a big part, like videographers and like taggers and the music, like everything just, it's all one big circle. That's why I fuck with this shit, because everybody could eat. You know what I mean?
Everybody can
eat.
Because you need a team. People that are successful in this shit is usually because they have a really good team and they trust each other.
Exactly.
They know everybody has a role, and then you're able to execute that role on everybody's, you know, everybody could pull their own weight. And that's why success comes out of that.
Yeah, we had Osby Chill here, and he had a crew just shooting the whole time, because after we shot here, he went and released like a little snippet of a music video.
He
shot
shot
right outside.
Hell yeah, that's the grind, bro.
That's
like
the grind.
It don't stop.
Yeah.
Like, you know, after this we going to the studio. Like it's just how it goes. Like you gotta stay on grind.
And now let's fast forward a little bit. When do you connect with Willie B, the producer, and how do you guys meet?
Man. So check it out.
You were selling him weed or what?
Nah, hell nah. I was selling weed at the time though. I had them moving. But shit. The homie had told me, he's like, hey, look, Willie B is selling beats.
Okay.
I was like, okay. He sends me the story and everything with his email. I go to send him a fucking email. I'm like, what's up? I'm trying to get some production.
Yeah.
I buy some beats. I just went crazy on them.
Yeah.
I just did my shit on them, sent them back. I was like, hey, check them out. You know, like I wasn't really expecting nothing. I was more so just like, I mean, I did this to your beats. Let me show you what I did to your beats.
Yeah.
And one thing led to another, bro. And I want to say like the next day or a day or two, he hits me up, bro, in the morning. Early as fuck. Early as fuck. Like 7 in the morning, fool. Like, and then he's like, yo, you're fucking dope, bro. I'm gonna help you. Like, and he's like,
but at this point, you already know what he has done in the game, right?
For sure.
You knew he was from Lynwood. You knew he was from Lynwood.
No, see that part I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know he was from Lynwood. Like that was crazy to me because I know who Willie B is. I know all this shit, but I didn't know the deep details. You know what I'm saying? Like of his life. I knew his catalog.
Yeah.
But once he told me that, he's like, bro, ain't you from the city? I was like, what you mean? What? You from Lynwood too?
Jeez.
And that's just kind of what like made it a undeniable thing for real, because it was like everything fell into place.
Yeah.
It wasn't
he saw the
nothing
future for
forced.
you guys, huh?
He was like,
What was
damn.
that?
He saw the future for you
Yeah,
guys.
bro. Like, not even just on some like, some music shit. Like, I feel like this shit's deeper than just music, bro. Like, bro helped me to become a better man. Like, he helped me become like, believe in myself in ways that I didn't at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I knew what I could do and what like I couldn't, but I don't know. It's just a change of mentality for real. Like, and it was a big pivotal moment in my life when I met him too. Like, I was going, bro. I had met him. I was still in this fucked up relationship and shit, and I had broke out of that relationship, and I was really at a time where I was like, it's either I'm gonna putting my energy into this relationship and trying to fix whatever that shit is, or I use this energy and put it into the music and go crazy for myself.
Yeah, for yourself.
So, you know, I had to make a choice at that time, and I feel like just him coming in my life at that time is what made it to where it's like, why would I deny that sign? You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
why would this shit be all happening like this and this is crumbling? Like, this is a different life that I'm supposed to leave. Like, and
it's crazy how life is always when it, like everything is
when
crashing
you're at the-
down.
your lowest
yeah.
moment,
Like,
right?
everything's crashing down. You
That's
feel like
when
you have
you
no
be
hope,
feeling
and
like
you have that light.
everything's-
And you have that little
everything's
light
going.
opens up. You know what I mean?
But it's only life as you know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right, you're
It's what you believe it to be at the moment.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's gonna come after. Like
don't.
they say, I'm not sure exactly the number, but I think it's every 9 years or like there's a transitional period in your life, and I feel like that was one of those moments for real. Like it was just a really transitional, like pivotal moment for me, like as a man too. Like
What year was this?
2020.
2020. Oh,
2020.
yeah.
Because that's when I linked with him in 2020 is when I hit him up and all that. We shot this record, Clear Vision. That was our first record I think we dropped. And yeah, ever since then, bro, we just been locked in for real. Like he know my mom, he know my family, like that's my bro.
Real
for real.
mentor,
like,
yeah.
like
No, and I think anybody that comes from the hood, like me, I take pride of like going to the city and finding new talent.
sure.
Like even if I don't even work with them, just to even like bring their story up or like give them a shout out, and I take pride on that. Fool. I think that's very important. So shout out to him for like
yeah, bro. And to put on top of all that, I feel like it evolved into something where it's like bigger than us as like a friendship too. Like, bro, for the culture, bro. Like, you know, black and brown, like getting us connected again and like
because he spoke on you. He
really-
spoke on you on his interview. Like it was like with him giving back to the city as well, and also to the community that is a part of the black and brown community. You know what I mean?
exactly, bro. Because it's like I don't know, it's always gonna be ignorance, but it's like we just gotta work past all that shit for real as to build as a community. Because like that's what I'm saying. Like our friendship evolved into a staple.
Yeah.
Because like when we made Camouflage, that was the whole thing is black and brown get the green together. Like when we all come together, we could all eat like 10 times.
Yep.
You know, so like that's what I feel like is another thing that was good for like just being the staple for connection in different cultures. You know
Because
what I'm saying?
that's been the marriage in LA music. Because when you see like the ScHoolboy Qs, the Kendricks, when you look at their fan bases, it's that connection of black
Yeah.
and brown
Hell
coming
yeah.
together to uplift art and shit. So yeah, that's how it is, bro. And then how was the first studio session with him? Like actual being in
How was it, bro? How did it feel, bro?
how did it feel like?
Because you knew who he was and shit, you know?
You want to know what's crazy?
Was it intimidating or not?
Nah, because at the moment I really felt ready. Like I was like, it's time for this. Like this is my moment. Like I'm finna go crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy shit though. The day before that session, I fucking twisted the fuck out my ankle, dog.
Of course.
Bro,
It's life testing
bro.
you.
All I was doing, bro, I went outside because I was living with my girl at the time.
Yeah.
And I ran outside to get the Uber Eats. I come back running in, and then I'm running through the yard, and then there's a crack in my my shit just, bro. It was one of those ones where you not saying nothing. You just like, like you can't say shit. It just hurts. She right there like, you good? You good? Like,
Shut up.
but I'm just like,
right now.
stop. She trying to touch. Don't touch it. But yeah, and
This is life again,
Yeah.
throwing them fucking like hurdles, like, oh shit.
And funny shit, bro, I had work the next morning too. I had went to work, fucked up leg, because I needed the money, and filled that tank up, went all the way to Canoga Park, and pulled up. Panda Studio, shouts out my boy, Orion, you know what I'm saying? My boy Allen, yeah. But Panda Studios, man, damn. The myth, the legend.
Fire.
Nah, but yeah, I put up there, and I think that's when we recorded this other song that we got in the tuck. We've never dropped it. This is probably the first song we ever recorded. It was Chivos. Yeah. Hold up. Will, what song is it? Chosen Ones. That's what it is. Yeah. That was the first song we recorded, bro. That shit is OG as fuck. It's in the tuck. We haven't dropped it or nothing. That shit, man. Chosen Ones. That was the first thing we recorded. I can and it's crazy because that was still when he was like still cultivating the sound. He was bro. He made the beat and everything. Like I was. Oh, you didn't make that one? Oh, okay. But still, you was still putting some production on that motherfucker, direction and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But. Yeah, that ain't shit was gonna stop me from going to that session.
Yeah.
Especially not no fucking ankle. Hell no.
And even that journey from 2020 to now, where like, how do you see your skill level like develop?
Since 2020?
Yes, in 2020 to now, because it's a pretty good time for you to like sharpen your, know how to do hooks and do all types of shit.
Joose saw me now. He'll probably be tripping on some like, damn, I ain't know we was gonna go that far.
Yeah.
Like, you know, granted, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm exactly where I need to be now. You know,
Especially in the right circles, bro. Like you're in
bro.
the right fucking.
You're in
for
the
a
right
rapper,
circles,
Come on, dog. In LA.
You're in the
like
right
not only
circle.
do I got like Willie B as my mentor, you know,
Yeah.
I got Black, my manager, like I got Punch, like telling me and like, you know, giving me game. Like,
Phil Jackson,
like,
you got Phil Jackson right there, fool.
I got all these people just really giving free game, like, and just out the love, you know what I'm saying? Like I really built something with all these people that I've met. Like it's not on some, it's business, but it's not like, you know, but it's always gonna be business, but it's not. Like I don't know how else to put it in words. Like that's fam. Like, cause when Will brought me to Mirrors, like I started coming to
Well, what point was that? What year was it when he bring you
when
into
he
Mirrors?
brought me to
that's a big call sign, fool.
So the first time I put up to TDE Studios and all the Mirrors were there. I think I want to say like 2021.
Okay. So you were moving quick.
Yeah, because after 2020, bro, like the way 2020 ended, like all the shit I had gone through, bro, like I was homeless for a little bit too, living in my car, because like I was like, I didn't want to go back home after breaking up with my shorty. Like it was just on some, you know, I just wanted to make it work. And yeah, that shit just, I don't know, like I told Will, I was like, man, can I at least like pull up to the stool with y'all, like just to be a fly on the wall, like just soak up game? And he was like, yeah, for sure. I was waiting for you to ask.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I put up, and sure enough, bro, like, probably like the second time I put up, I told Punch, I'm like, yo, you need anything. Any verses, any hooks, you need anything, bro, let me know.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, just keep coming.
Yeah.
That's it. Just like that. I was like, all right, for sure. And since 2021, I ain't stopped coming, you know? And I just pulled up. That's like 50% of it, 60% of it, probably more about doing this shit is just keep showing up.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Was it hard for you to even like get those words out of your mouth? Where like, hey, let me pull up.
Nah,
Or it was like, yo, you know what I mean?
I feel like I was at a point in my life where I was just like, I had enough.
Yeah.
Like of what I was going through. Like I was like, nah. Like I have the resources. It's just closed mouths don't get fed. You know, like that's real
true.
shit.
That is true.
It's real shit. Cause like if I would have just been on some timid shit, like I'm not gonna ask him, like I don't know, like it would have never led to what it is now. Like just second guessing myself. I couldn't do that shit no more. I was at a point where I really had to make that shit crack.
That's fire.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like you've gone through a lot. I'm interested in knowing like the shift in the themes that you're interested in writing in. Like, where'd you go from when you first started to what are you writing about now? Like, what is in your head now that you got to get it out all the time?
I feel like I'm more honest now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at first, it was just, like you got to think about it, I was going by Rever. Like I'm still in tagger mentality, like street mentality, and I'm just rapping about smoking and kicking it with the homies and sipping 40s.
You're
and
the cool
going
guy.
to
You're the cool guy. Yeah.
Like, but now I feel like, I talk about my feelings. Like I'm not scared to say when I'm sad. I'm not scared to say when I'm mad. I'm not scared to say I love somebody. Like
real music.
Yeah, like I'm not scared to be honest and vulnerable. Like, and that's something that I feel like I like steered away from a lot because I couldn't deal with it myself. Like, and that's something you gotta do as an artist too. Is like once you try to be real and honest in the music, you have to face yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's not just like you can't. Like that's why I feel like a lot of people like they crash because they're creating this character and persona that they're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once that crash happens, it's like then you see the real person. You're like, oh, okay. Like that's why none of this made sense for real. Like, but that's one thing for sure. Is like I'm more honest and vulnerable. And I'm trying to make music that's relatable, but also can be played like across the country, like you know what I'm saying, or like overseas in Japan and all this shit. Like I just want to be marketable but real, like
real,
and still sprinkle a little sauce in there with the Lynwood, you know what I'm saying? Keep it, we still LA at the end of the day, but we gotta push that sound, bro. Like we gotta get out that box. You know what I'm saying? People take it as however they want, but we in the box. I think sonically, and that's just because people are scared to be real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You gotta remove that ego, and then you gotta be honest with. So therapeutic, fool. Because now you're putting your fucking emotions on paper and shit.
Bro, for the first time, like probably like a fucking month ago, I cried in the booth, fool. Like
fire.
Like after rapping some shit, like I was talking about some deep ass shit, like suicide, all type of shit, like. Like that's shit that a lot of my struggles is external, but a lot of it is internal too. Like it's a lot of just I want to say trauma and paranoia. Like a lot of it like is where it stems from. So for me to be able to get all that shit off, like that's that's that shit I be saying. Like when you gotta face yourself,
you gotta face yourself.
That's that shit. That I be talking about. Like,
and what's your current process? Are you still writing to like the beat or like?
Yeah, for sure. I like we like.
Do you write like in the booth, like listening to the beat, or are you going out there and like just?
So sometimes I do. I'll say like I throw a beat on and I'll write outside, like right there on the panel and shit. But I like to come in pretty prepared and shit. I don't really like to sit in the stool and write. But unless like, it's kind of different for like how we be working like with mirrors and shit. Cause we be shit every day 12 hours, like 2 to 2, like we in there working, grinding. So I'll probably like lay a track, go chill somewhere in the lobby, and then write some shit, come back, lay it. Somebody else already laid some stuff. Like we just alternate quick, and yeah. So
Hey, who was the most intimidating person? Like when you as an artist, like when you're a room full of mirrors with all these creatives, fool.
Yeah.
Who was like, oh shit, like Daylight, you got Lyric, you got Willie B in there. Like who was the most?
Who wasn't like fucking into this? Like, fool? I went in there, bro. You got Punch. You got Light,
you got Punch in there.
bro. You got my boy Nico, like early, like, and you gotta think too, like. I'm coming into this space already knowing who they are. Like, they don't know who I am and none of this shit. Like, and I've heard the albums that they dropped. Like, and so I'm coming in there, like, and I'm like the youngest. I'm the youngest out of everybody.
Ooh, fire.
So I'm coming in there as a student, but also, like, I got to keep up.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, I want to say everybody, for real, is who I was, like, looking at. But at the same time, I wasn't looking at it like, oh shit, like I'm scared. Like
you got Daylight next to me over here, huffing and puffing with lyrics.
The reason it was so easy though to transition into that is because it was so welcoming. You know what I'm saying? Everybody already fucked with me. Like they had like Will, like obviously spoke about me to them, and you know Punch. I had I think the first time I met him, I pulled up to a Mirrors listening, and I put up and I shake his hand. I'm like, yo, like my name is Joose. He's like, yeah, I know who you are. I was like, oh, all right, for sure.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like
he's a student of the game. Punch. That's what makes
getting-
him great.
getting-
That's what makes him great.
Getting in a room like that, you realize that they're all just big music lovers too, right? Like yourself. So that kind of bridges the gap a lot too.
that part, and they just want to make good music. Like it's no egos, like none of that. Like it's just all good vibes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know how else to put it for real. Like, it's just the way they welcome me and like told me like what they think about me. Like they honest as fuck. You know, they'll tell you if you weak. For sure, will tell you if you weak. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you a verse or a bar was whack.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everybody just. There was a one time like Light was talking about me to everybody, and like I'm like across the room, and I'm like, who y'all talking about? Cause I hear Joose, and I was like, it was like you. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, appreciate y'all, man.
Oh,
like,
shit.
you know, just saying like, you know, like he's like, yeah, Joose is hard, da da da. But like just knowing that they think I'm hard, I'm like, why shouldn't I believe it in myself?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so it was more of a like I just looked up to everybody for real.
Yeah.
And they helped me grow a lot, for real.
Now let's talk about the crazy studio sessions you've had, or even being in the studio. Some of the big names you've been around. Most memorable for you.
Dot pulling up to the studio.
When was this? What year was this?
When did Euphoria drop?
Oh, 2024.
That's when-
Shit.
You know what? Yeah, it was. Yeah,
What kind of energy did he have?
bro, he's chill as fuck.
Yeah.
Like he just walked in the room.
Break it down. Break the whole situation.
All right,
down.
look, check it, look.
I want to be there. He said, I want to be there.
Nah,
Go for it.
but
How did it go down with that?
so it's me and my boy Nico sit
Yeah.
on this couch right here. Punch across the way. Everybody in the stew, and I just hear Nico laughing. He's like, "Oh shit, Doc." And I'm like, "What?" I look this way. I'm like, "Oh shit," but like I'm not like saying that out loud. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
of
I'm
course,
in my
yeah.
head. I'm like, "Oh shit," but you know, I just say what's up. Things like, "What's going on?" My name's Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar. Nice to meet you. And he's like humble as fuck. Like if I don't know who the fuck you are, like what?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's super chill, bro. Like humble. He real genuine for real.
That's a crazy. It was after Like That drop, right? Like That has already dropped. In between Like That
Yeah.
and oh
Yeah.
damn.
He put up
That's crazy.
It's this story, bro. So he pulled up we're all in the studio. We play him the album, you know, the Mirrors album. And Punch just be like, hey, let me talk to Dot real quick. I need y'all to step out for a second. We all go to the live room. The booth is in there. So, whatever, we're chilling. They start playing Euphoria.
Oh, shit.
We all like, wait, hold up. Shut up. We go to the headphones, turn them all the way up, and we just hearing that shit, bro. And mind you, bro, Euphoria wasn't what it is. It was way different.
Okay.
It was way longer.
I hear
That
it.
shit was like 10 minutes long.
Oh, shit.
Like, that shit was long as shit. But, yeah, that was one moment for sure. And another moment, when I was in the studio with Q, he pulled up to Westlake Studios. He was in the middle of Blue Lips. He played that one for us. That's not what came out. We heard like what was before had came out. But yeah, it's just a bunch of moments, bro. Like, shit, I met Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi. Crazy.
Nice.
I don't know, I met a group of people. Cole's pulled up to the studio.
Yeah.
Like, shit, Cole pulled up when he was in L.A.
You guys left here last time, right? You guys left and you ended up
He
pulling
pulled
up.
up to the
I
studio.
seen that. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but now it's kind of on some shit like where it's just like, you know, these are my peers now.
Your
Like,
peers,
these are
bro.
just, you know,
Absolutely.
like just looking at it like that. I'm not really looking at it as like, oh, like, damn. Like, I haven't had that moment in a while, for real. I feel like Dot's the only one that really had me. Nah, you know what? Not even Dot, bro. When I met SZA, bro. When I met SZA, my fucking heart was pounding. I was like, oh, shit. What the fuck? Like, cause I had went and tried to give her a handshake. She gave me a hug, and then I was like, oh yeah, nice to meet you. Sat down. I'm over here trying to act cool. And I feel myself getting hot, and my heart started pounding. I'm like, oh
Hell
fuck.
yeah, bro. I feel that.
I was like, bro, what the
I
fuck?
don't think that's love of the music right there.
You know, like, I'm not gonna feel like that about no fucking rapper,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure,
Like,
for
yeah. But yeah, like.
And
for
she's
sure.
very warm in person. She's very like
she's super nice,
loving,
bro.
fool.
Nice as fuck. That's the big sis, bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool as
I met her where I don't know the music video that never came out for Low. It was her and Punch, and even when I met Punch, just to get his attention, I give him props for that Good Man record he has with Soul, and he just turned around, and he was like, my guy, and just that moment we had like a little hip hop talk.
Yeah.
I guess he appreciated for me like to even give him props for his verse. And then he's like, yo, you know, I get you to that SZA concert. Like, nah, I already got front stage, you know? And then like, oh, let me present you to SZA. And, you know, it was good vibes. So she was definitely what she is, you know, great energy and shit.
She's an angel, bro.
Yeah.
She's dope.
Any details for on the new Isaiah Rashad or?
I don't know nothing.
I seen everybody tweeting today.
Nah, I'm out the loop on that one for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not too. I'm about to hear it the same time you guys are hearing it. Yeah.
Have you recorded your Good Kid, Mad City album yet? Or is that like this whole journey that you're working towards?
That's just done.
It's done.
It's done. Just need a second verse on one song and get final mixes on it. But yeah.
Any
It's done.
TDE artists on there?
Y'all gonna have to wait. Y'all gonna have to wait for that one, man. Nah, for
Damn.
sure. I got some shit on there, for sure.
Yeah.
I got some shit on there. Y'all gonna like it.
Yeah,
Trust
fire.
me. Y'all gonna like it.
So is your story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to give y'all details without too many details.
For sure.
It's basically just talking about how life has its ups and downs and how it's been for me going, like, transitioning from what my life used to be into this career that I have now.
Yeah.
So, like, it talks about, you know, my best moments, my worst moments, my in-betweens, like, and it's, like, really like a, kind of like a love story. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it tells a lot. You know, I'm talking about how, like, I'm tired of messing with, you know, women who ain't bringing value or, like, benefiting to the cause or, you know, just want something out of you. And, like,
Yeah.
and I'm also talking about friends, too. You know, like, people that you think that is in your corner, like, thinking they gonna be there the whole way. Sometimes it's not like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay though, you know, people grow, you know, and that's just really what the whole album's about. It's just talking about forgiveness and anger, like sadness. It's a lot of shit in there. Like talking about a lot of stuff in there.
What's one thing you learn about yourself when in this process? The biggest thing you learn about yourself?
Damn, that's a good one. I want to say probably that I have a lot of things that I thought I had figured out, and I thought that I had worked through as a person that I didn't for real. Like, you know, granted, like, you know, I make these songs and I talk about my stuff, my traumas, but talking about it isn't like processing it. You know what I mean? Like, I could lay all these emotions on a record, but until I actually deal with them, and sit with them and think about like, okay, what could I have done in this situation, or why did it go this way? Like, it's just realizing that I still have work to do in myself, like as a person and as a man, for real. Yeah.
Let's talk about a little bit of traveling, like some of the places you've been with through music.
Shoot. Well, I was on tour with Ray Vaughn last year. Yeah, Drive Through Dreams tour.
Okay.
We did 5 cities. I was Atlanta, Chicago, New York. Oh no, 4 cities, and then we finished out with 2 shows in LA. That shit. I ain't never been to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to Chicago. Oh no, I have been to Chicago once, but I didn't really do shit. But overall, that shit was an experience, bro. It just being able to travel off the shit that I love, bro.
Yeah,
like, and get to rap my music for people, and they're paying to come see it.
Yeah.
That shit hit different, bro. Cause it's like, think about it like this, bro. I'm over here in LA, just chilling, like making my music, whatever, dropping it. And yeah, get interactions here and there on social media, but you don't really realize who's really listening to you. Cause when I was in Atlanta, bro, I had people coming up and asking for an autograph. I had people asking me like, how did I make this song? Like, they know the music.
Yeah.
I come to Chicago, it's a lot of love, and like people know me there too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I get to New York, people are singing Venus Flytrap. Like I'm performing at Baby's All Right. People are singing along. I was tripping the fuck out, bro. That shit was like, it was like, I don't know. It was a reality. It crumbled my reality because like what I thought.
Your world gets like, whoa.
Because when you realize people are listening to you, that's when you're like, wow, like people, they really fucking with this shit, and they relate and they feel what you're saying. Especially having fucking like shit. It was at least 20 people in New York singing along. Like, even that.
That's fire.
That's just crazy, bro.
And how do it feel to you for being Puerto Rican and like landing in a place where, like, you know, a part of yourself is just also around, you know?
Well, I have been to New York probably like twice. I used to go up there for my boy, Jay Hatch, rest in peace. He used to have a event, Creative Space.
Yeah.
And it was like a songwriting camp. So I used to go out there to New York, and I would go fuck with him, and so I already like touched base out there, which is why I had people out there that came and showed love as well. Yeah. But I was going out there more as a student when I was doing that.
Yeah.
And then when I came out there as Joose and with TDE, like begging me, like, you know, now it's kind of like, oh, I'm back, but like I'm better now. Like,
it's crazy,
you know
to see you from you buying the damn record, like TDE labeling behind, to like now being on a tour with TDE, Ray Vaughn, another dope rapper.
I'll talk about that shit
crazy.
in one of the vlogs that I dropped. I was like, man, this shit's crazy because I used to go to the TDE Christmas parties, like Christmas events. I mean,
I haven't gone to one. I'm like, damn, sketchy.
You ain't been to one?
Nah, because I'm like, damn. Because usually I hit other tours, regardless. I would go to other tours. So it's just like, you know, I'm like, damn, what where am I gonna park, dog?
Right, that's why. And like all them cars and shit, bro. Nah, for sure. Nah, hey, let us know, bro. We get you up there, bro. Take an Uber. You be
Hey,
all right.
we'll go.
Nah, for sure, bro. Cause like I used to go to those, and
Yeah.
I'm seeing Punch and Top in the back, and I'm over here in the crowd, like trying to get back there and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But but now it's like, bro, Top, Punch, like they know who I am. Like obviously, like working with them and all this shit. This is just going how it's supposed to go, you know. Like it's and at some point it's kind of just like, when you gonna just realize that this is what it is?
You.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to deny yourself. Stop trying to doubt yourself. Like, you here. Like, you for a reason. Like,
Do you feel like those other cities were more receptive to your music, or do you think maybe
like-
it's like people don't like listening to artists locally to them?
like in LA?
Yeah.
I think it just plays a role being from LA and like being in your own city. Like, it's kind of like everybody looks at it as like, oh, another rapper. Like, oh, so you're just another LA rapper. But like, for sure, I think going to other cities that have a different culture than LA and seeing that this is a LA artist who ain't bringing like super LA sound to them, it opens a thought process for them. It's like it lets them know like, okay, there's more to LA than just what the mainstream outlook of it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for sure, I felt a little kind of branch out happen when I went on tour, for sure.
How does the family feel now? Like, how does the mom see you and the
Yeah,
siblings?
nah,
They're like,
it's
yo,
with
let me
the
get a Kendrick.
Mexican
Let me get a Kendrick
families,
signature.
Nah, my mom's super supportive, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like, she's always been there for sure. Like,
Seeing you
she's
travel, fool.
Bro, yeah, like,
that's not
you know,
common in the hood.
Like any mom, bro, they're gonna want you should go get a job. You should do this. You should do this. Like, you know, sending me fucking Indeeds and shit. You know what I'm saying?
The city's hiring.
Yeah, nah. The city's hiring that part, bro. It's always the city, dog. That shit funny as fuck.
You get Kaiser. You know?
Right. Bro, but yeah.
Benefits, dog.
Like, overall, she's always been supportive, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I remember this one time when I was 17 and no. Yeah. I was 17. I was trying to go to this show, and I told her, I was like, I'm about to be performing this song that I did to this YouTube beat. Like this is a song, I'm trying to do it.
Yeah.
But at the time, bro, I was fucking okay. You know, I already know. Like, my mom, she was on some strict shit. She's like, I'm gonna let you go do this shit. So I went, did the show, came back home. So I feel like that was like a moment where she was like, all right, I'm gonna give this shit a chance, like as a kid, you know? But now when she see me as an adult, she's like, oh, there's really no denying this shit no more. Like, you can't, you know?
She's been to your shows?
Bro, the last show of the tour, that was her first time seeing me perform. I had my brother and sister there too.
How did that feel?
Damn. That shit was emotional for real. I couldn't really process it in the moment. Now thinking about it, that shit was dope. You know, I didn't I don't know, I thought it was gonna be a while till she came and seen me perform, but she ended up pulling up, and that shit shocked me, low key. It was a good feeling though, you know?
Sure.
Having my mama there.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good feeling. And I like I'm on stage and seeing her and shit. Like, it was dope. It was a dope feeling.
Yeah, fire, fool. And any producers that we could expect? Willie B for sure, I'm sure. On the album.
Bonnie this bang. My boy Fool. My boy Black. My boy Black be producer too. My manager be producer. Hey,
Okay.
Y'all need to get with the times.
Yeah.
But shit, who else? My boy Bryce, Boss Man. My guy Nick Bison, Cole. Who else? Shit. My boy Roberto Horns. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in the collective. I I want to get to know a lot more people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to connect with more producers so I could, show love to outside the circle. But as of now, the team, bro.
Is
The
there
team is the
one
that's
producer
going
that you would
crazy.
like to work with? In any level?
If I'm being honest, fool,
Yeah.
not really. I'm like, I feel like that's me trying to, if I were to be like trying to like think of a producer or something, it'd be kind of like me trying to get into their world, and I kind of want them to come to my world. So like, I want to work with people that want to work with me and like make a sound for us, rather than me being like, hey, I need a Zaytoven beat because it sounds like this, or like it's that track, or I need a this and that, like But I'd rather just work with the people around me, like really use my resources and people who are like on my level, like all that stuff will come for sure.
What about an artist though? Would you want to work with? What artist would you want to work with? Like Dot.
So I was supposed to get a verse for him, but I fucked up low key. But so check it. He was like, he had put up to the studio, and Punch was all like, yeah, like my boy Joose trying to get a verse, and so I was like, yeah, so I got you. He's like, and then Punch was like, you still want that verse, right? I was like, shit, yeah. I'm trying to play it cool. I'm like, shit, yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it.
So I was like, man, it sounds like you don't want it. And then it just didn't end up happening. But it's all gonna come. Everything gonna go the way it had to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Dot for sure.
Dot for sure.
For sure.
Hey, you're in that realm, fool. It could be, anything, any day. What can we expect an album though? What are you looking at? End of the year, summer, this year, next year?
If I'm being honest, the way things are going right now with the team, it might get put off till next year.
Okay.
But all I can say is
that's confidence.
Yeah, all I can say
confidence.
is look out for mirrors, man.
Look
a
out
room
for
full of
mirrors.
mirrors. Know what I'm saying? We got some shit cooking.
So that's first.
We on the way.
That's
Your
first.
time is up.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's over.
Oh, talking about you responded to Joey Badass, right?
Oh.
Let's talk about that, bro.
Man.
Hey, how did that come about? Like, because he was popping in out the West.
I was looking at it as rap, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
Stand on what you say. I'm gonna, stand for my side. And no, it was just that, it's music.
Yeah,
it's rap.
for sure.
That's what it is. It's what it comes with, like somebody got to get it cracking. Like I feel like it's really friendly right now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's cool, like it's dope to have community and all that, but I think when that made LA, like it kind of showed that LA is solid, like we all stand up for each other, like whether like whatever be going on in the city, like at the end of the day it's LA, like we keep it solid. So, but yeah, that shit, Reasons to Rap, it was a freestyle drop. That one was tour, bro, but I had dropped Venus Flytrap. That was my shit towards CJ.
Okay, CJ.
Yeah, CJ Fly.
Okay. Clip the clip.
Yeah, it's just nah, but yeah, it's just rap shit, man.
Yeah.
Getting that sword going.
Nah, for sure.
Getting
It's
the pen
competitive.
going,
How do you feel when Jay-Z recently said that he's not sure that's good for the culture now? I was kind of taken back by that.
I think he's just grown as a person, like as a man. Like he's OG now.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
and
It's triple OG.
it's just that's how life goes. Like because bro came at like what?
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
He came at
like,
Nas crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Talking
what
on the
are we
baby
talking
seat.
about? Exactly. So I just think it's like coming from a person's perspective who's grown as a person, you know what I'm saying? And artist and businessman.
Yeah, for sure.
But also I feel like he might mean when it gets deeper than the music, like when it gets to the streets and all that shit, like
Yeah.
Granted, again, he's still not in a place to
Yeah,
say
because
shit.
he went crazy.
But, you know.
To this day, he steps on Nas's releases.
Right. But yeah, I just think that's where it's coming from. It's just the OG perspective. Like, you know, he's grown a lot, but you know,
Yeah.
the youngins is always gonna do their thing.
Yeah, I think you gotta let them.
And we gotta push the line.
You gotta push the line.
You know, it's gonna only push the. I feel like for me, it pushes the culture forward because it makes a moment in time.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could look back and be like, damn, Ether. Then we could look back and
sure.
you know all this shit. We could look back at. That's why I fucked your bitch.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
shit.
Like
Yeah.
that's why we could look because those are just moments. Like and even though that one was a crazy time, but I feel like it still just pushes the culture. Like it's growth. You know.
And you know, we had Kendrick drop GNX, and him having Latinos in there. How do you look at that? Like, oh shit! Like, did you expect that?
I didn't. You know, I didn't know what to expect. I still look at Dot like Dot is so secretive, bro.
Yeah.
Like
It didn't even have. When I was hearing it, I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, like when I was looking at the line, I was like, oh shit, that's hard. You know, like all these Hispanics, I was low key like on some. That's fire.
Yeah.
Cause now it's like what I'm saying is bringing cultures together,
yeah.
like, and it's pushing the sound. Cause it's LA as fuck.
Yeah.
But I still feel like there's elements in there that push the sound.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's made people want to try different things.
Yeah.
You know, while still being LA.
Yeah, for sure. Is there any like young Latino rap artists that you see right now that you would like to work with? Or people that you feel like that they're doing they're pushing the culture forward.
I say Yodi's doing their thing.
Yodi,
for sure.
shout out to the Yodis,
Is doing their shit. Shouts out to Mike Chahadi.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I actually met the Yodis at one of the TD Christmas.
Yeah.
We was in the back. Mike told me, he's like, yo, I want you to meet Yodi real quick. I was like, for sure. Yeah, I met them real quick. For sure. I'll be down to work with them for sure. They hard.
Yeah,
Hard as
they're
fuck.
dope. They've been on the grind.
Snow the product hard as fuck. I fuck with
Snow.
The product.
Tap
She's not
in,
young,
Snow.
but oh shit. Nah, we don't have to cut that out.
Yeah,
I don't want to say she's not young. Nah, but you know, she's like my age. Like, but nah, for sure, I would for sure work with Snow the product. She hard as fuck.
Yeah, she's one of the hardest Latin period. You know, like
she go crazy.
Yeah, she goes crazy.
Stupid. The first time I heard her was at Say Bitch. Say.
Yeah.
That shit hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my shit. But yeah, I feel like them two. Or them three.
Fire.
Yodis and Snow the product. I fuck with them. They hard.
All right, fool. And any last words? Anything that we should look out in the near future? When we get the Mirrors album coming up.
I can't give y'all dates.
Yeah.
But just know we got a lot of shit
Summer,
cooking,
maybe summer?
man.
Maybe summer?
Maybe.
Maybe summer, all
We
right.
might. I mean, shit. just
Willie
might.
B, get the cooking.
Nah, for sure. Nah, but we got a lot of mirror stuff cooking, you know. Look out for Room Full of Mirrors. Look out for me, you know what I'm saying? I got albums on tapes.
We're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep working, fool.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna keep working. We're gonna connect the dots. We've been, trying to come with a plan. I fuck with your music. I was
you, bro.
surprised that you do have a lot of good tools in your arsenal. And I'm like, oh shit, this homie could melodic, he could rap great.
Appreciate
he sounds
you, brother.
great. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, it's time for us to come together as a community and connect the dots and shit.
Definitely, bro. Yeah,
and
appreciate you having me,
I
dog.
appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for pulling up, fool.
Yes, sir, man.
Any
It's
last
good meeting
words?
y'all,
Any
for real.
last questions?
I can't wait for that, bro.
Can't wait. I
brother.
can't wait either,
Yes, sir,
fool.
man.
I can't wait for either.
For sure, man. Appreciate
Where
y'all.
can we find you though? On your socials, your socials and all that.
On social media, it's Joose, ITSJOOSE _. You should find me like that on all platforms, except for like musically. I'm Joose, JOOSE, all caps. Yeah.
Last question. Well, why is Joose? They trying to play off Jose maybe a little
Yes,
bit?
sir.
Okay. Because I was looking at it.
I was like, Jose?
He trying to play off Jose.
Bro, look, chip out. Before I had met Mirrors officially, bro,
Yeah.
the homie Drew, shouts out Drew, he be taking a lot of pictures of us. He, when I first came around, he's like, oh, it's Joose? I thought it was Jose. That that shit was funny as fuck, fool. I was dying. But nah, yeah, it's Joose. It's play off my name. My name is Jose, and I say Jose Antonio Garcia.
Shoosh. And appreciate it. Quote Media. Make sure you tap in with the homie.
right?
Quote Media's doing it up. You know what I mean? We're crafting our own lane. You know, of music lovers here. Upcoming producer as well.
Let's
maybe
go,
tap in,
man.
maybe, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
that's that shit, man. Hey, man, shouts out to y'all for real. Like, y'all building this shit up. And I know I appreciate y'all having me, like, on these early on stages.
I
Like,
appreciate
you know,
you,
it's
fool,
dope
for
to
sure.
build, you know?
For
Thank
sure.
you, bro.
Catch you guys next time.
Yes, sir.